Hi everybody, Graham here with the latest updates on the beta pre-launch of We Share Abundance. And I've been doing these for about a year now, but we are getting a lot closer. Right, so what have we got to do? I think the first thing we do is what we usually do, and that is start with a short prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, bless this community that it may fill each member's heart with unconditional love, and through that love that each may find the joy of service, and through that service that they may attract all the blessings in life they need from you. Amen. Okay. Let's talk about whatever's going on. I don't know what's going on with the development of the We Share Abundance site. Well, I know what's going on, but I don't know how far it's progressed. I don't know how long it'll take to get things done that need to be done. But there are one or two things that'll come in with that new site that have been discussed, and that I think you'll like, in addition to just having a better site with a good messaging system and all this sort of thing. On the Multiply Weezer, been in communication with them today. The thing is moving forward. There are things that aren't right, but I've listed some of the things. I don't think that they're major issues, but I don't know, because in the world of development, things that you think will be quick often take a long time, and things that you think will take a long time can be very fast, very simple. But I don't, in all honesty, I don't think these are major things, but they are things that do need addressing, and Rohit's working on them now as we speak. On the admin and support side and everything is as usual up to date. I do get emails from people saying, I put in a support ticket 6 weeks ago and I've not had an answer. And that isn't true. All support tickets are answered usually within 24 hours, often faster. Very rare they go to 48 hours. And if they do, it's usually because they've been stuck in the wrong category and been missed. So if you have a support ticket in there, go and check it, because it will have been answered. There will be an answer in there, and if it needs more clarification from you or whatever it needs, then attend to it. The support desk works really well. The support team are excellent, and there is no reason for people to be saying, I put in a support ticket and it's not been answered, because it has been answered. Okay. Withdrawals still very, very slow, because the sale of Weezer tokens is very, very slow. And if you can't sell your tokens through us, I know we're selling them for you, but if you can't sell your tokens, then you have to just hang on to them until such time as you can sell them. Okay. What else have we got? Yeah, I have emailed the top 30 recruiters and their sponsors to see if they want to take those top positions in the Multiply Weezer plan, so that we can endeavour to get some good people in at the top that are likely to bring more people in and help, through spillover, help the people that don't have the same talents. everybody is unique. Everybody has different talents. Some people are good at referring others and some people are not so good. Everybody can be better, but some people will always be better at things than others. And referring is one of those things. But it is something that everybody can do and everybody can improve at. In the same way that most things are things that everybody can do and everybody can improve at. But there will always be those that are special talents, that are the sort of top of the pile in that particular area, whatever it may be, whether it's sport or business or some sort of hobby or game or whatever, everybody can get better, and yet some people will always rise above the others in that particular instance, because everybody's unique and we all have unique and different talents. And that's what makes a community strong and powerful. If everybody puts in what they're good at and tries to get better at the things that they are good at, they become excellent in those things. And excellence from a large group of people means that we can be excellent in almost everything if we all pull together. So that's the principle of a community, and a community doing well. So sound like I've been drinking, don't I? I have actually, but it's water. Excuse me. Right. So let's have a look and see who's here. Let me get into the Facebook group and see if the comments will come up. I'll find the group. It says we've got 9.8 thousand members in We Share Abundance Publicly. And this is the right date, 24th of March. Wow. And the comments are not appearing. They may pop up and they may not. Let me see if I can get them in this other browser. Yeah, they're in the other browser. Let me see if they've appeared. Yep, they've appeared in there as well now. Okay, so let's see. The top of the comments I see is from Nepal. Hey, Deepesh from Nepal. So I am guessing that I'm missing some people from the top there, because the usual crew is Pakistan and the UK up there, vying for positions. Okay, but anyway, we've got Nigeria as well, New Zealand, Pakistan, South Africa. Yeah, always doing well, thank you, Sanjoy. Nigerians. Marty Martin. I should know where you're from, Marty. Got a feeling. Are you from the Netherlands? Netherlands lost a football match today. I just noticed that just before I came. They got beaten 4-2 by, who beat them? Turkey. Nigeria, UK, Hawaii, USA. Be safe from COVID-19. COVID-19 can't affect me. More from the USA. Jerry Stevens. and Pakistan. Samson Chinosi says, I have $50,000 to buy up all the Weezer tokens in the exchange so that the price can go up, but I need a guide on how to buy them to increase the price. Very simple. You just go in and buy them all. If you're serious, Samson, get in touch with me, and we'll sort it out. More from Nigeria. Graham, you forgot to send me email, laugh out loud. Yeah, the top 30 and their sponsors all got emails. Only 2 basic emails. One went to the top 30 recruiters, and the other email went to the sponsors of the top 30 recruiters. South Africa. Russ Cowley says he was 3rd today. Okay, you're slipping down the league. You're following in the footsteps of your football team, Russ. Umar was 1st and then Dave. Okay, we got Canada, Newfoundland in the house as well. Florida. UK in the Martin Foster. USA, Virginia, Pakistan. Greece. Oh, and Scotland, bonnie Scotland. Hi, Jane. Pakistan. South Africa, I believe. How do you get in touch with me? Your best bet is through the support desk, Samson. But if you can also send a private message on Facebook. If you can find my account on Facebook, you should be able to find it easy enough. We got somebody here, Fire and Water. Reminds me of an old Earth, Wind and Fire, that was, wasn't it? The name of that old popular group, Earth, Wind and Fire. Can't think of what recordings they made now, but they were quite popular at one time. Well, Dave is just Fire and Water. Two of the elements. More from the UK. A snowy Canada, Chris Snow from a snowy Canada. Good name for a Canadian, Chris Snow. Always amuses me. Jan Kalitz. No, Jan says you'll need more than 50k. Actually, 50k, if somebody was to come in with 50k, I can find, even if it means going into debt, I can find money to make sure we clear them up. Which Facebook account? I don't frequent any of them, Samson, but my VA would point out anything special to me. but you can use the account I'm broadcasting from now, and it'll pop up before I before I get finished with Facebook and things. Okay. So yeah, you can contact me at, what is it? It's Graham Frame. The little image I had on the pre-broadcast thing, or whatever it's called, it was forgotten what it was now. It was opportunity missed or taken, I think, and that is really pertaining to the launch of Multiply Your Weezer, because we are getting very close, and I am sure, I can't guarantee it, but I am sure in my own mind and heart that we will be launching before the end of this month, and a lot of things are falling into place there. I don't think we'll have the retail side done by then, but we will have the basic platform there, where people can come in and start making money and start advertising, and we've got a couple of banners that I've had made. There'll be a solo ad that you can send out, things like this. So there'll be stuff to help you with your referrals. I'm sure a lot of you will be able to do your own things as well. You're very good at that, a lot better than me. In fact, I've not made the banners. Mujan's made the banners for us. So there you go. The nest egg will reduce the balance in the Waves Exchange, Jan. But if Samson is serious and he contacts me, we can talk about the best way, both for him and for We Share Abundance, moving forward. Julia from Canada as well. Okay. Beautiful Canada, beautiful all over the world. I've been to lots of countries. I've lived in quite a few, and they're all beautiful, and they're made beautiful by the beautiful people that live in those countries. I've met wonderful people all over the world, of all nationalities, all creeds, all religions, or no religions, or whatever. And this world's a beautiful place. Okay, so what else have I got? I'm going to do the numbers. I want to do a little bit more on your mindset thing, and that's it pretty much. So let's do the numbers anyway. We had 240 new registrations today, a net 152 because we removed 88 inactives. The active member count averaged over the last few days is up 103 to 28,749. It's still back down lower than where we were. We did get up over 30, just over 30,000, I think. Maybe not. Yes, we did. We got just over 30,000 on the 11th of March. So we're still down on where we were on the 11th of March, but I know that this is going to go up drastically when we get these two things in place. That's the new site and the Multiply Weezer site. The number of new pulled two stakes, it was 12 in the last 24 hours, and we had just two new elite members in the last 24 hours. And these are net figures, remember, because we get people dropping out for whatever reason or removed as inactive that have had stakes that had expired, but they're still in the count when I do the count. But when we take out those members as inactive, and their pools disappear with them. So these are net figures. So they're always a net increase. And we have dropped 31 places in the site ranking, but we're still well under 10,000. We're 9,556 site globally visits. And in coin ranking, the value was $93.17, and the trading volume was just $5,995. And that's the lowest it's been for, I don't know, I can't remember it being as low as that before. It must have been, but I mean, it must be a long time ago. In the back office, it was showing at $106.57. And our coin ranking was exactly the same as yesterday, 555, 555. And I'm not going to talk about cigarettes again. And having said that, that's what I've just done, I suppose, isn't it? Okay, Suriname. How do I buy Weezer tokens to participate in Multiply Weezer? You buy them on the Waves Exchange, Sobsa. And we got Texas in the house. Okay. Right, what did I say we were going to do? We're going to talk about mindset. And before I just get on to, I've got 6 little points that people shy away from. And they're all about risk. Because if you want to expand yourself, if you want to get out of your comfort zone, it's a risk. Everything that you do that expands is a risk. And you've got to learn to evaluate risks, but be prepared to take them and not worry too much about them. And I'm just checking here. If I purchase 1 to 4 matrix, did I get a withdrawal or not, sir? If you're talking about in Multiply Weezer, you can withdraw once you've got over $25 if you're in if you bought the first 4 advertising packages. But you'll find out all about it when we're ready. But what are the 6 traps that people back away from? And the first one is embarrassment. People don't want to look foolish because they've taken a risk, and especially if it doesn't come out the way that they wanted. But it's not important the result so much, as long as it's not devastating to you, you know. That's why I say you've got to learn to evaluate and then be prepared to take them. But you learn. You're learning. It's a constant learning experience. So don't worry about what people might think about you. Don't get embarrassed about taking risks. The people that should be embarrassed are the ones that don't take risks. On people's deathbeds, you never hear people saying, "Oh, I was sorry I took the risks. I'm sorry about the things I've done." They're always sorry about the things that they've not done. They die filled with their dreams. They take them to the grave with them. Don't let that be you. And then there's rationalization. This is a big one. You start second guessing yourself. Oh yeah, this is good, and then but what if, and what if, and what if, and what if, and it's just a downward spiral of depression that people get into with rationalizing things out. What happens if this doesn't? They never think about what happens if it does. It's the other way. So don't get into that rationalization trap. You've got to evaluate risks, but you don't get stopped by things and with all the what ifs. And then people have a misconception that life is easy, and achievement in anything at any level takes effort, takes hard work, and people are just not willing to pay the price. If you want success, you've got to work towards it. It's not a destination. It's ongoing. You've got to constantly be working for success. And what else? Fairness. Yeah, life's not fair either. That's what you hear little kids saying sometimes. Oh, but that's not fair. Nobody ever says that life's fair. It's difficult at the best, and you just got to make the best of whatever comes along and make things happen. You're not going to think, oh, well, this is the fair thing, Things are always going to happen that you think shouldn't really have happened. Why does that happen to me? But don't get out of that victim sort of mentality and say, well, things happen, but I'm going to make other things happen. I'm going to make things work. I'm going to make it happen. Timing. This is a big one. I'll get involved when things just fall into place a little bit better for me. I'll wait till things are perfect. They're never going to be perfect. You've got to get involved now and keep plugging away. There's never a better time than now. The old Chinese proverb, when's the best time to plant a tree? 20 years ago. When's the next best time? Now. So don't fall into the time trap. And then there's the inspiration trap. People think that they've got to be great before they can start something. And you don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. So stop playing it too safe. Take some risks, evaluate the risks, but don't fall into those 6 traps. And I talked a couple of days ago, perhaps, about a poem that's in Think and Grow Rich. And I believe it's anonymous. I don't know who wrote it. I don't think anybody has claimed it. But it's a wonderful little poem. It's only 3 short verses. So I looked it up for you. And it's, I bargained with life for a penny, and life would pay me no more. however I begged at evening when I counted my scanty store. For life is just an employer. He gives you what you ask, but once you have set the wages, then you must bear the task. I worked for a menial's hire, only to learn dismayed that any wage I had asked of life, life would have willingly paid. And that goes back to one of those points that I mentioned, you've got to put in the effort. You've got to make the effort to get where you want to go. It won't happen just by dreaming about it. It won't happen just by making affirmations. It won't happen just by meditation. All these things will help. They'll start attracting things into your life, but you've got to be prepared to say, yeah, there's one, grab it, grab that opportunity and take the risk with it. And you've just got to move forward all the time. Remember that any wage that you ask of life, life will willingly pay. Okay? Okay, what have we got here? Got somebody saying, somebody being sarcastic or something. What about it? I saw this from Marty. Video interrupted again. Facebook sucks. Yeah, it does. Good afternoon, leprechauns. Irish. The leprechauns made me do it. When can I buy a Tesla with Visa tokens? You'll have to ask Mr. Musk about that. He's into Bitcoin at the moment, but I'm sure he'll get the message in the not too distant future. Morocco, hi there. Okay. Nothing there. Let me have a look and see if there are any questions to answer in the chat here, and who we've got and from where. We've got Australia. I think these are in YouTube, but they could be in that other thing that I can't remember the name of. Twill, or I don't know, I've forgotten what it is now. But so hi to you. Hi from Curacao. Hi there. And more from the USA and Morocco and Ghana. Okay, but no questions there. In Multiplex, are we to purchase Visa token with GMV or current value? You purchase it at the best price you can buy it at, and then you upload your tokens. You will be told what the required value is based on the market value that we have. So, for example, if you want $20 added to your wallet in Multiply Visa, the system will say, okay, $20 is whatever it is, I don't know, 0.2 Visa, say. And that will be locked in for you for 20 minutes. And that gives you plenty of time then to go and buy 0.2 Visa and upload them and put in your transaction details. And it should all go through automatically. One of the hiccups we've got is that it isn't doing, but that is connected with the wallet address, which I think is an easy fix. So that's what will happen. But if you can buy Visa tokens now in readiness, you're not going to get them any cheaper than you buy them today. I'm telling you that now. And if you buy your tokens now, anticipate how many you're going to need for whatever level you want to get started at, whether it's $3 or $100 or $500 or whatever it may be. It doesn't matter, but buy that much value of Visa tokens, get them at the best price you can buy them at, and that is probably round about $90 at the moment. Just over $90, 95 maybe. And then if the price goes up, you've got them, and you won't need to use them all, and some of them will be appreciating anyway, or you'll be able to buy more advertising than you thought and get more matrix positions. So just go and grab them now while you can. You can't pay with coin payments through a credit card. So that's your issue, Michael. You'll have to, if you want to use a card, you'll have to use something like Coinbase or whatever. Buy some cryptocurrency with your card, and then you can use coin payments to buy your nest egg. But you can't buy coin payments directly with a card. Okay. I can tell you who the top 30 recruiters are. Top sponsors. These are the usernames: Nazim, Shamaj, Gopal 77, Falcon 192, Rajveer, Demilo, Shanawasotho, Connie, Ioval, Ash 2013, Senzo 00, CryptoN, Juliabit, Vero4M, Sparker, Billionaire, CryptoKev, Jastrada, Sia Pointetti, or something like that, Rick Power, Eucario Benny 66, Boadu 33, Big VZ, Hamza Young Prof, Lanray 1975, Happy Philip, Folere, Ima 1992, and that's not in any particular order. But those are your top sponsors, the top 30. Oh, I've missed a couple. That was only 28. Sure Profit and Samdam are in there as well. So congratulations to those people, and they may or may not want to get involved in Multiply Visa, but if they do, then hopefully placing them in the top positions will help all the members that follow them. Okay, I've lost my place now. How do I get back here? Right. My Facebook looks to be working okay, actually. I don't know, but sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes it'll freeze up and things. Well, we got Garner in as well, but I think we're pretty much finished now for today. Get your tokens ready. Buy as many tokens as you think you're going to need for Multiply Visa. $3 is going to be the minimum, so you want to buy at least $3 worth of Visa tokens, and then you're ready. I don't know how long it'll be before we actually start saying, okay, get your links and where to get them and all this sort of thing. But it is imminent. Let's put it that way. It is imminent. It could be a day, it could be a week. I hope it's not more than a week because that'll take us into April. But if it does, it does. But we'll just have to see how things go. We'll launch it as soon as we can, and it will be in the very near future. Okay, so that's pretty much it from me for today. And everybody stay happy, share love, share abundance. Thank you all for being here, and I'll see you tomorrow, same time, same place, and we'll have what updates we can have on everything, particularly the Multiply Weezer. That is the thing that is really going to be available before anything else, I think. But I am also working on and I'm trying to draft it out now on a video for when we get the new site, because the list building opportunity that'll present is something that will attract everybody, and they can come in and they can get that messaging system, the list building system, the leveraging, the list building. Some people are good at building lists. I mean, I'm okay at building lists. I've been building lists for 20 odd years, and I've got big lists, and it doesn't worry me now whether people come in or leave them or whatever. You know, it's a rotational thing. But I've got some people on my list that have been with me for 20 years, and some of them that have been there for 20 years have never bought anything or joined anything that I've promoted. But occasionally you get somebody that will come back and they say, you know, I've been following you for 15 years, and I think this is the one, and I'm in, and you know, one of the things that is important is consistency. It's boring. Making money is boring. When you find something that works for you, you just got to keep doing it over and over and over and over and over and over again. And it's boring. But that is what you need to be doing. That's the persistence that you've got to have. You've got to just keep doing that thing. As an example, my AIOP account, All in One Profits account, I've never ever made any real effort to build a list in there, other than I have a splash page with a link to that splash page that I send out to people on their birthdays. And I think I've given you that message in the past, and I don't even send it out. My VA posts it, okay? And I did that just because I wanted to test AIOP, All in One Profits, because it's really low cost. It's $11 a month or something like that. You get an autoresponder, splash page builder, tracking system. You get the works for $11. And I just wanted to test it. And so I put it on in this birthday greeting thing. And so every day, my VA, any birthdays that come up in Facebook, she sends them this message. And I've been doing this for probably 6 months since I joined All in One Profits. Might be a bit longer. I don't know. It might be 12 months. I don't know. Time flies, doesn't it? But I sent a message out today, and I just when I went in there to send the message to the people there, there's over 300 people on that list, and they've all come from just that splash page sending to people when they have a birthday on Facebook. And that's it. You've just got to be prepared to be bored and do that thing, or pay somebody else to be bored, which is what I do. I have my VA that does that for me. And it's not a big list. 300 is not a big list, but it's so simple just to do that one thing, and that's the only place that these have come from. And a lot of people struggle to get just 300 people on lists. I mean, I've got lists with literally 200,000 people on the list, but a lot of people struggle to get a few hundred people on the list. And it doesn't happen overnight. You know, they come in dribs and drabs. Sometimes you'll get one a day, sometimes you'll get 2 or 3 a day, whatever it is, you know. And some days you won't get any. But you've got to keep doing the same boring thing over and over and over and over again. And that list is, you can only build 2 assets in an online business. And one is a website, and the most important is that list. And people will always tell you, you'll see it all over the place, the money's in the list. And it is. But you've got to be able to use that list, and you've got to be able to do things with the list, but you've got to build it to start with. And the list building opportunity that we'll be offering people with the new website is going to be phenomenal, and we'll have people coming in droves just for that system. And not only is it free, I mean, they'll get paid to use it, because everybody that logs in gets paid, and they've got to log in to use the system. So they're going to get paid to use something that is worth $40, $50, $60 a month. And so I'm planning a video there, but I've not got very far with it. I keep getting stuck. I'm not quite sure. I'm going to get hold of Raj and see if he can help me with the with plotting the course for it, because he's very good at systems and things, and so Raj will be called in to assist with it, I think. I want to make it an interactive video as well, and Raj can help with that. So there we go. So I don't know how I got onto rambling on about that, but I'm going. Okay, thanks all for being here. God bless you all, and I will see you tomorrow, same time, same place. Love you all.